What's going on, my PT peeps? One Eyebrow back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and do a discussion about Rosita and will she die in this season or will she die in general on the show. Obviously, spoiler warning, and we're going to talk about the comic stuff as you don't want to know about it. I don't want to ruin it for you, so stop watching now. But if you're interested or you know this information already or you just want to talk about it, keep watching now. So here we go. Now, whether you like Rosita, love Rosita, hate Rosita, she is a character on the show that should have a decent role in Season 8 for the war. She hates Negan, had a problem with Negan from the very beginning, and that drove her to do impulsive things that has gotten other people killed, not herself, but others, and that's why a lot of people have a problem with her. But Season 7's over and Season 8 is on the way, and we saw in the trailer that she is with Michonne going somewhere. I would assume they're going to attack an outpost or somewhere, a factory, or even part of the sanctuary. But Michonne and Rosita will most likely be together because they were wounded in the end of Season 7, and they probably were left back at Alexandria when the group was going to attack the sanctuary or outpost or whatever, and they just weren't ready and capable to do it. Michonne and Rosita are clearly capable to handle themselves, and working together, they'll be a good pairing, I feel, in Season 8. Rosita hopefully calms it down a little bit, doesn't get so impulsive. Michonne ain't going to stand for that, so she ain't going to get Michonne killed. Hopefully she doesn't even get her close to killed, but they work together. As we see in the trailer, Michonne has a gun, and hopefully she's not watered down Michonne. People were saying that Michonne, ever since she's been with Rick, hasn't really been herself like we saw early on in Michonne. And yes, character development is going to change throughout the seasons, but I don't want to feel any close that she's going to be watered down at all, because in the comics she's her own strong character. On the show she's with Rick, so that can water her down a little bit. I see what people are saying, but I don't see that happening, and she's in the war to take care of Negan and the Saviors. Here she's clearly banged up still from the trailer from Season 7 when she got in a fight with the scavengers. She ultimately won the fight, but she was beaten up by that little blonde chick. But she's healing here, probably when the group goes to the sanctuary. Rosita and Michonne will be healing for some early parts of the season. I don't know how long it'll be. You know, maybe midway through the first part of the season, then they get together, because a lot's going to be going on in this season from the very beginning. The first episode is going to be action-packed, and a lot of this season is going to be action-packed. They're going to be hitting the gas pedal from the very beginning, and they probably won't let up to the second half of the season, which should be great. So Michonne and Rosita should eventually join the fight, just not right away. Now let's talk about comic Rosita. She has a connection with Eugene that ultimately turns into a relationship. It gets kind of weird, but I don't know if this will actually come to the show or not, because Eugene is part of Negan's crew right now. When does Eugene come back? Because I feel he's going to come back to Rick's team. Rosita and Eugene, you know, basically are in a relationship. Rosita ends up getting pregnant, not by Eugene, but it's this whole big mess, and I don't know if this crazy storyline is going to come to the show if Rosita does that, but because Christian Serratos just started back filming for Season 8 because of her pregnancy, so it'd be kind of crazy if she's not in a couple episodes and then this weird storyline, but I don't see it happening. But she could have some relationship with Eugene, even if it's just a friendship, because she is pretty mean to the guy right now. She's been mean to him the entire time, so that would be a weird thing for the show if she ended up having a romantic relationship with Eugene. I just don't see that making sense. But as for her comic death, we see it right here. Now, we don't actually see the death. It's after the time jump, and when the Whispers are introduced, she is dead already. Her head's on a pike, on a spike, and there it is. So will it happen or not? I hope so. I don't know if they're going to change that or not. Andrea is the one who ends her zombie head, so she dies her zombie death by Andrea, which could be Michonne, which would make sense as they're working together to show that connection, and it would be hard for Michonne to see Rosita that way and put her down. So it could be kind of foreshadowing that is there. So we'll have to look for the signs in Season 8 to see if there is foreshadowing of Rosita's death, if it's going to come in the second half of Season 8 or Season 9. It's really when the Whispers are going to be introduced, because when they are introduced, that's going to be bad news for a lot of characters, and Rosita is one of those characters that aren't going to like the introduction of the Whispers for the show. So there you go. That's my take if Rosita would die in season 8. Only time will tell. It's when they want to bring the Whisperers around if that will happen. In season 8 or 9, it's only a matter of time. So there you go, guys. Post your comments below what you think about the Rosita death, if it's coming or when it's coming. Check out my books on Amazon.com, books 1 and 2, and BarnesandNoble.com. Fight for Us, The Beginning, and Reunited. Like I said, books 1 and 2 of the series. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at the PT channel. We post stuff there all the time. And as always, guys, check out the Walking Dead community page and group on Facebook. We have a page and a group. Everyone's welcome to join. Just look for them on Facebook. And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We can't do without you guys. Subscribe to keep in the know of our videos and the news that we post all the time. Stay in the know by subscribing. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.